A notorious terrorist leader from Libya has just been apprehended in Niger Republic. You see, the words of Captain Ibrahim Traore that the terrorism in the Sahel is a gunpowder that exploded from Libya as a result of the Western intervention. Ladies and gentlemen, this is true.
Neocolonialism and terrorism are actually interconnected phenomena. Terrorism is merely a manifestation of neocolonialism. Remember that if you really study the history, the center of our country, you'll understand that this was actually planned. It was very well prepared in order to come and colonize us again in this new form. And here it's barbaric, it's violent, but it's connected, it's just one manifestation, that's all. So the struggle today is not just for Burkina, it's for all of Africa. The youth are awake, and it's our mission to keep raising awareness and to fight against this neocolonialism. During the revolution led by Captain Thomas Sankara, look at how our army was, for example. We were very well equipped. Do you know how many propeller cargo planes, how many jets we had? How many battle tanks? How was the army organized? We were very well equipped. Then after that, I think a certain program was imposed on our states, and we were told to let the army focus on something else. We abandoned the army's budget. We reduced the regions to 3 and so on. The equipment, there's no more maintenance, everything is dead. Here in Burkina, you can still find traces of those abandoned armored vehicles and many other things, the planes, the alarms and the glass, you'll see.
A notorious terrorist commander arrested by Nigerian armed forces in Agadez, marking a major breakthrough in counter-terrorism operation which has been recorded in northern Nigeria. The armed forces of Niger Republic apprehended the high-profile terrorist leader Burkina Medoun during a recent security sweep in Agadez region. Medoun, a former officer of the Libyan army who deserted a faction of loyal fighters, has been operating in northern axis of Agadez, orchestrating violence attack that terrorized communities and destabilized the area. Security sources disclosed that Medoun was captured while leading a column of fighters through the region. In an attempt to evade identification, he falsely claimed to be Abubakar Buba Bella, a driver by profession. However, vigilant military personnel who had his photographs and intelligence profile quickly identified him despite the alias name. He was subsequently arrested without resistance and is currently in custody. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a proof that the Nigerian armed forces is evolving with time against these elements. Can you imagine? What is a Libyan citizen, a rebel from Libya, doing in Niger Republic? You came to Niger Republic to sow terrorism. So I want the United Nations Human Rights Watch to come and give us a reason now why this element that has just been captured should not face the ultimate consequence. Why? I don't see a reason why. You came all the way from Libya to Niger. So, guys, what do you think? The Nigerian forces have been proactive ever since they were attacked massively earlier last month, and we can see the result right now. Nigerian armed forces, they've been effective so far. More powers to the Nigerian armed forces, and more grace to the president of Niger, General Abdurrahman Chiani. Well done. This is a fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, what's your opinion? What do you think about this? Do you think Burkina should be allowed to stay longer? Because I feel this type of element, I even think this should be a public display. I think it should not just be, taken out like that. I think whatever decision they make, we should definitely all harrow down to the ultimate prize. It should be done publicly so that it will send a message to the rest of the rebels that are still hiding in the nooks and crannies of Niger that there is no second chance for this element in Niger Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your opinion in the comment section below. It's your boy 7200 signing out. Enough said, but before I go,